Hello, my awesome YouTube family. We are here with Pixar's 2023 Elemental movie. This begins with a young couple moving to Elemental City, a city where all elements live together with harmony, or supposedly. This young couple shifts there, however, there's little acceptance and they face prejudice. As time goes by, they have a young girl, a fiery young woman by the name of Ember Lumen. She's an element of fire, and she's ambitious and passionate. She dreams of becoming a firefighter. However, her father, Bernie, wants her to run his shop in Firetown. However, as time goes by, she sees that her father can hardly work in their shop anymore and is running out of energy. She wants to help him, but it forgoes her dream of becoming a firefighter. This elemental, with being a fire, has some emotional issues. She blows up when she gets angry. Ember works really hard with her father to help manage his shop, but then also realizes that he's getting old. So when he tells her he wants Ember to run his shop, she feels disheartened because that's not what her heart tells her what to do. Besides that, she still tries to manage, and she works really hard to overcome anything that she feels. Because of that, she doesn't know how to manage her emotions. Her mother is a matchmaker while she and her father runs their shop. Soon, she realizes that they are supposed to run a red dot sale. She knows that her father can't manage it alone, so she offers to help and do the sale by herself. However, she ends up exploding. And when that happens, the entire shop is ruined with a flood and a leaking pipe. Through that pipe comes Wade. Wade is a water element, and he flushes into their basement. He writes her a ticket and is supposed to close down their shop. However, Ember is determined to stop him from doing that. She does all she can to stop Wade. However, he ends up delivering the ticket to the office. Then he realizes that Ember wants to run the shop for her father. He feels sentimental, and because he's a water element, he starts crying. Then he realizes he should help her. So then they go together to undeliver the ticket. However, it becomes too late. When she heads back home, she sees the basement is still flooded. Then she helps her parents clean up. She realizes that something must be done. Then she sees Wade doing his task and then wants to figure out where the actual water leakage is coming from. So with this idea, they both head out. They have to contact the lady who is in charge, which is a cloud. She witnesses a Cloud Puffs game, who are with the windbreakers. She gives them up until a week to resolve and find out where the leak is before she finalizes the ticket. So Ember sets out with Wade to figure out where the initial leak began from. Then they head out on a air balloon to figure out where in the city the leak is from. They realize they enjoy spending time with each other. They're floating in the night sky, and they realize that there might have some connection with each other. Then, as the time goes by, she expresses her feelings to Wade, how she wanted to see a Vivisteria, but she wasn't allowed to because of her element. Soon enough, they reach the place, and then they find out where the leak started from. There, Wade helps put sandbags. However, the water gushes forth, and they're unable to stop it on their own. Then they think long and hard how they're supposed to stop the leakage. They enjoy their time together in the city while they figure out their plan on how to stop the leakage. As time passes by, they become closer. They realize that all the prejudice that they face is for no apparent reason, that they can be together. Slowly, their feelings for each other develop. However, they realize in the nick of time that the water keeps leaking in their basement. Ember's father, Bernie, sees both Ember and Wade in their basement. Then he questions who Wade is and what he's doing. And because he's a water element, he doesn't really trust him. So he sets out to test him. Wade tells him that he's a inspector. And as a food inspector, Bernie wants him to test their actual food, which is made of fire. So as the scene progresses in the movie, as the scene goes forward, Ember expresses her feelings to Wade, how she's stuck and she needs to figure out what to do to resolve the water leakage at the end of the city. Then they both head out and fix the leakage with her firepower. Wade gives her a crystal ball filled with a fire flower that they both made together. In the meantime, both Ember and Wade's mothers get involved. Ember's mother follows her to the hotel where she meets Wade's family. Wade's family had invited Ember to meet them. There, a glass breaks, and then she experimentally shows them that she can fix it. They all get impressed with her creative ability and suggest that she should follow her dream instead of running the shop. By heart, Ember becomes confused. As the scene further progresses, she enjoys her time with Wade's family, and he's kind enough to show her around. There they play water games, and she becomes sentimental, proving that she doesn't cry. However, she does have a drop of tear in her eyes. After she leaves the area, she's confused. However, Wade ends up going with her. As Ember is trying to figure out her feelings, they both head back to the shop. However, there Ember's mother catches them by surprise. Since she's a matchmaker, she tests them to see if they're a match for each other. Then, to their surprise, they are. However, as Bernie, Ember's father, shows up, Ember quickly moves Wade to the side. Ember's father begins telling her how they left their original place. They had to begin anew, and what the shop really means to him. They had to live without blessing when they left, and he doesn't want the same for Ember. Ember understands this fact, and as he presents to his daughter Ember's fireplace, her future shop, she feels resentment towards what she really wants. Out of this frustration, she meets up with Wade again, and he decides to show her a vivisteria. And since a vivisteria is underwater and she cannot view it, he takes her through a water bubble which the cloud manager helps fill, and she's able to view it. After the journey, she makes it out just by a second as the air starts to dry up in the air bubble. They realize they are a match. However, she cannot accept her feelings for Wade. She heads back to her Firetown, where Bernie, her father, has an opening ceremony for Ember's fireplace. As she is about to accept the inauguration for the place, Wade shows up. Her father is disappointed that she hid this from him. However, as Wade tries to explain that they are meant for each other, and Ember's mother jumps in to let them know they can be together, there's a momentum of confusion that takes place. Wade gives back the fire crystal that they made together. Ember, out of anger, runs all the way across the city and wants to throw it into the water, but then stops herself. In the meantime, the water is flooding the city, and the leakage that they stopped breaks free. Ember heads out, and as she comes back, she realizes everything is flooded in their elemental city. She rushes back to Ember's fireplace and realizes their entire shop is flooded and damaged beyond repair. There she sees Wade coming back, and as they both try to save the shop, Ember saves their blue light. However, Wade is stuck. She admits to her father, Bernie, that she loved him so much. However, she was unable to save him. She does see, though, that the water is condensed at the top of the ceiling. As all the water evaporates, she helps Wade return to his original form. There, they both meet and they kiss. Everybody in the community finally learns that maybe both of them can mix. As the movie wraps up, Ember's father and mother agree to send off Ember to pursue her dreams. She's hesitant at first, but then embraces the opportunity. She's at peace with herself and leaves her father and mother by taking their blessings. That concludes our storyline overview of Elemental. If you liked this video, please subscribe and hit the like, but thank you.